Chaos. That truck's just leaving. We don't have that unloaded yet. We are off time and we got more trucks coming. I'm not sure we're gonna get this done. What? Where are Sean and Don? You probably guessed it. At our property. And it's a big weekend. Dawn's got a little fire going. She says it's not smoky. I don't know. It's been smoking for a bit. But big weekend coming up here. Oh, look at the eagle.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry guys, that had to be a squirrel moment. So anyway, that eagle is close. It's a big weekend for us. We start at 8 a.m. We're starting getting gravel in here. So we're gonna have a nice pad going this direction around. This is our burn pile that we have here. So the plan this season was to get this pile down. And I'm not quite sure how yet, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. We'll chip away at it. But we're gonna get all the gravel in here. We're gonna get gravel in our staging area starting at 8 a.m. tomorrow. We got Randy Parker and his trucks coming. We got 3 trucks coming every 20 minutes. I think they have like a 90-minute round trip time. So we'll have probably 6 loads in here before 11, which is awesome. Seth's coming out with his, what's he bringing out? He's bringing out his box blade, not on his excavator though. I can't remember which he's bringing out. It's like a little Bobcat front end loader on it. So anyways, he's bringing that out and he's going to be grading this all out as we go. So we'll see how it comes along. It's going to be a big weekend for us though. Well, it's 7:10. First dump truck's supposed to be here at 8. Seth said he just turned on our main road, which is 1.5 miles, and there's a dump truck in front of him. And I say it's 7:10, and he hasn't unloaded his skid steer yet. So, if you've seen our road, only one vehicle can get down here at a time, so you can't turn around. So, here we go. It's going to be the mayhem, I think, starting. See what I mean? It's a tight road they got to come down. So that's them, guys. Slow roll coming down here. It just gets kind of bumpy at the end. These are big dump trucks coming down. They do this all the time, but still. Chaos. That truck's just leaving. We don't have that unloaded yet. We are off time and we got more trucks coming. I'm not sure we're gonna get this done. Here's Seth using his box blade. So he's trying to smooth this out for the drivers so they have a better approach. They got here early and we wanted to knock all this down for them, but because they got here 45 minutes early, which I'm not complaining about, we're scrambling a little bit. So he's got to get that little bit of cleanup, and then he's got to put the bucket back on so that we can start moving rock. And the real crunch is that there's another truck about 15 or 20 minutes behind. Now I know that dump truck's gonna take about 10 minutes to get off the road. So that's our only saving grace right now, is that we know what it's gonna take. But you still see them going that way. So Seth's trying to quickly get this knocked down. Scraping as we go. He's gonna go drop his blade off. All right, got a bucket on now, box blade off. Next truck should be probably 5 or 10 minutes. So we may have caught back up, but we're still going to be scrambling all day. They're loading quite a bit. Second truck coming in now. Seth already got this out. So we're pretty much caught up for the most part. This is really exciting, guys. Really exciting. And it's laying down well. I was a little nervous when our gravel guy was like, "You gonna do all that in this?" And I was like, "Well, I think so." But Seth got it knocked out. So that's a good feeling. Uh-oh. Ran to the van to brush my teeth. Let's see where he got on this second load. Yeah. Slowly getting it feathered out. Working out well, actually. See you in the day. Wow, gang, those guys are moving quick. By 10 o'clock, 6 loads in, And I think we're probably about 3 or 4 loads shy of this first area to be done. So I'll show you kind of the plan. I'll show you the plan down here of what we're thinking we're going to do here. So come around here. So this big pile here, this is eventually going to be storage area back here, overflow parking for our friends and guests. That's a big slash pile that we need to get rid of. And eventually we want this all to be rocked, but we're thinking about stopping the rock right about down here. So we're probably another 4 loads, maybe 5 to get to here. And then back here in this little space, we'll start doing a mini slash burn, like a 10 by 10. Pretty good canopy here. And we'll just keep on pulling away from this. We'll just have to chip away at this stuff. I don't think we can do a big burn in this area. It's just too much vegetation. So I think we're just going to have to be little burns. But looking really good. Alrighty. We are 9 loads of that base. And the dump truck just got stuck. I'll put that video in there. Thankfully, Seth was able to pull him out. He got stuck pretty good. He was loaded really heavy. So this is 9 loads. We've got some top coat coming, so we got 2 loads of top coat. Then we're going to reposition the van. And yeah, the van's going to come back here. So that's making this happen. This is where the dump truck got stuck. So after that, they're going to back in all the way down this road. All the way down the road. And then they're going to be tucking in, dumping at this station. I'll show you a second. Let's speed this up. Then 2 loads here. And then we start loading back where that van is. And we'll show you what that looks like once we get to that point. But it is 11:41. We got 9 loads in. Feel like we can at least get another 9 loads in. And that might be enough. It's hard to say. We might need to run a little bit on Saturday too. But once again, hard to say. First load coming back here. Wow, those guys are good at driving. And that's what they do for a living. And poor Seth. These guys are hitting it hard now, and I got a sandwich for him, and he hasn't had a chance to eat it yet. And I know how it feels when you start getting hangry, so hopefully we can avoid that. Don't get hangry, Seth. All right, let's do some math update here. We have 10 loads of base, 2 loads of top coat. We're guessing we're going to need about the same of that. It's close to about 9 grand probably in material today. But it's coming together, and we knew this was going to be somewhat expensive as we start working through some of these harder portions. But this will be the last thing that we do this summer season. Mind you, we didn't get the property until end of or beginning of August time frame, so we've got quite a bit done. It's now September, middle of September. What is the date? Because everything's behind on my stuff, just so you guys know. It's like September 20th right now. So this will be closer to rain season, so this will be what we're done, settled with. We'll still do a bunch of work out here, burning and stuff, but we'll probably have 3 more days like this as we're developing this property, where we'll probably have equal amounts of load coming out to kind of get to our vision. But check out what he has here. Oh man, so it's 5:18. We're working on our 20th load.
And we're almost there. So Seth is just coming around, he's getting a load, dumping, oscillating a little bit, and then
Heading back to that pile, and he just keeps on going around the loop.
big pile.
I think we got 2 more loads of that coming, and then 3 loads of top, the 1-inch mine. Oh, happy morning. Saturday. We had a full day here Friday. Burning. We have a road almost done. Seth doing the top coat, or doing the base coat, and we got 3 lower layers of top coat back there. The guy who did all the rock, man, his crew worked until almost 8 o'clock last night. 24 loads total, which is impressive if you knew where we were at, just because we're out in the middle of nowhere, and it's a trek to get down here. It's not just a you know, faint of heart type movement here.
Also, I'm over here trying to clear this spot a little bit,
so that Seth can, hopefully, maybe he doesn't have his mini excavator. It's be no big deal with his mini excavator,
but potentially he could push this in a little bit,
and if he can,
that'd be a great spot for the van to just nose right into. And then we'd have this deck right here, right at our doorstep.
So that's what we hope we can get done. Also, Dawn's burning down here. I'm widening out our trail down here, so I've been working way down in that bottom section.
Eventually we want something like some form of this,
or whatever it should, whatever is appropriate, all the way down, or where needed, because it's pretty walkable most of the spots. But I'm working on that. Basically, a project like this is a lot of focused tinkering. What can you do each day? How much are you getting done? Rinse and repeat. So we're getting some stuff done. right, look at that. Use some leftover material to box this in, clean that out. This means the van can pull straight forward here. We could have a little sitting deck here. Not too bad. It's really gonna be special. It's really gonna be fun. Fun, guys. Let me show you something here. So Dawn has been, she loves this outdoor stuff. We love all these trees. She's been systematically basically clearing and cleaning up all these old trees so we can see them. They were all overgrown. She's done a bunch over there. You can kind of see. Well, next week, and she's going to work on this one. So I want us to all see it now, this big standing dead. So next weekend, we'll look back and say, how does this look? But essentially, we're going to clear all of this out from here so that we can make that a feature. And this is where we're going to park our van, chairs, step down. Jake comes, he'll probably turn the other way so he can get his trailer right here. But this is such a dual purpose spot right now. It's going to work for both Dawn and I, and Jake and Amy and Seth and Krista. If they come out, they'll all have like a really nice spot. But eventually we want a bunch of spots just like this, which is a plan. All right, let me update you on what I've been doing down here. And this is really just to document the process, because so much happens here that you forget what it used to look like. So as we're working on our approach down, I've been widening this out here, and just so we could see our footing. Jake's worked on those stairs, but you can get down fairly easy, but there's some underground voids like down here. So I've been widening all this way down. Believe me, it was way worse. That we'll have to figure out the right way to have steps here, so that we might have some stairs right here that we pound in some pipe into the ground and run stairs down just a little bit, because you can see right here, right, it's doable for sure, but not great. And then right down here, you can kind of see, let's see, turn this on, right where my thumb is. That's kind of where I've worked to. And so it's just been widening this out, cutting path in. Well, let's go down so we can document it. So coming down here and then getting in to this slope here. So I've been cutting back into this slope here, trying to give ourselves a nice tread. So this is kind of where I've made it yesterday to this point. Lots of clay, so we'll have to reinforce this. Then some steps here, and I need to clear out that. But you can see how there's a ravine here, right? You see that void? So we need to stay high and just anchor treads in nicely for ourselves. But it's beautiful, and we have all the material here to really just use our fallen dead timber that we have. We have a lot of material, and this is a fun way of kind of figuring out yourself. Is like trying to repurpose everything that you have for some functional use. Lots of fun. But kind of see the path up. There's that big tree that I was talking about earlier that Dawn's going to do. Yeah, it's pretty incredible. Man, let's update you. We've just got this spot all cleaned up. We actually did some work already there. So next week, Dawn will even have a easier time. Found a cool trail through there that I'm gonna widen out probably next week too. But Seth's almost done here. Come around this way. So for the van, we'll probably come right through here and just nose right in. Door would be right on that platform. Perfect, right? Take a shower out here. For the trailer, or the truck, or with the trailer when Jake comes out, they'll probably come the other way and just back their trailer in. And for my truck, I'll just back straight in because that would be my view out the back. Wow. And this is just primary spot one. We plan on having lots of those type of spots around here. So let's look. Yeah, material's almost gone. Pretty exciting. Well, we got our van out there on that epic spot. Kind of tight coming around one corner, but we make it work. Seth's wrapping up here, doing some box blading, just cleaning up the road again here. What a difference that makes. Yeah. So there he is. Basically flattening out the road, regrading all the till back up so all those dump trucks, they did a number on it. So here he is, cleaned it up. They were all set back down again after some rain. Be good to go. Morning.
Morning.
Dawn's making coffee. Let's go take a look at everything out here. Great morning. Look at this. Hard to beat this view. So, got all our stuff ready to pack up and head home after just a great weekend. Sorry, I had to do a quick battery change there. Anyway, so we just been a great weekend. Like, this has just been a transformational type weekend. Obviously, you know, we got the road in now. We have an extra camping spot. Even though the weekend before last, when we had the excavator out here, we got a lot of work done, site prep for this. Until you kind of see some of the finished product down, you're just, yeah, it's been really good, really fun. Quite the journey to get to this point, and it went quickly, right? You see how quick this has happened, but now we're kind of in settling in mode. This is what we're going to have for the foreseeable future until we get that pile of debris burned. We'll bring in more fill here. We have a pile of debris to burn back in that other area that we have to get, and we'll bring more fill in there, and then we can start moving around in some of these areas. But we have to build an outhouse. We got tons of projects out here to do. We'll be coming out probably every weekend until we have a couple weekends away, but we'll be coming out most weekends until the end of October to try to get this place as ready as we can for the winter, mostly trying to get stuff burned. And check out the burn barrels, working out well. So complete burn. This was the Love Shack, and it's basically gone almost. So plan is we're going to be out here next weekend. We're going to get this stuff burned. We're going to start doing some more site prep out here, just doing some cleaning. I'm sure Dawn's going to clean a few trees, and we'll show you what we discover. Until next time, gang, I hope we see you on the trail.